Hello, this is Michael, atheist and alcoholic, attempting 90 meetings in 90 days. Nothing discussed in these videos will ever violate the anonymity of AA. So it's my good intention to get back to the big book tomorrow to delve deeper into that disaster. I had a lot of work today. I still have notes to finish up. Getting this video out late enough as is, so I'm just going to focus on the meeting. And it was meeting 21, and the topic was on resent. And it's something that I'm very grateful that I've worked on over the years deliberately, because it is a shitty, sticky emotion. And some of the shares, I remember clearly what it was to be in that self-created hell. My share, I reiterated, got sober 2011, white knuckle 2 years, relapsed, thought a lot about what I could do to reduce the risk of further relapses. And I identified 3 emotions I didn't want to feel, that I could easily drink away, that I always had drank away. And those were anger, overwhelm, and sadness. Anger had to come first because it was the most destructive. It was the one that could affect other people, even if I wasn't drinking. And it was also the one that I could easily self-perpetuate, or the easiest. I would create situations that I could be pissed off over just for an excuse to relapse. So that had to come first. And resent was a big part of that. And at some point, I decided that forgiveness was a selfish endeavor, that when I resented people, I felt shitty, like it was terrible. And I could just choose not to resent anymore, to forgive, and I felt less shitty. So just that, focusing on that was helpful in and of itself. I don't know that I'll do the practice justice in this video. I could get to it in another video if need be, but Tonglen practice was very helpful. It's a Buddhist meditation of loving kindness. It comes up in the Sam Harris's app, Waking Up, as well. I don't think he refers to it as Tonglen, but that's what it is. That was helpful. Also recognizing that when we're born, if we were given the choice to be a complete piece of shit or not, I think pretty much everybody would opt out of being a piece of shit. Like, there's very few truly terrible people. But even for those who are just fucking horrible, just complete pieces of shit, they're still subject to their genetics and their environment, things that they had no choice over. They're still responsible for their behavior, but it helped me to focus on the fact that they can't help who they are. There's people I could no longer interact with, but I still don't fault them for being who they are. There's people who I would 100% throw a rope to if they were drowning. I just wouldn't want to have a discussion with them afterwards. So all of that helped me reduce my resent towards other people. Self-resent was harder. Resenting myself for all of the piece of shit things I've done, which are many. And one of the things that helped me with that, for as much as I like Smart Recovery, they kind of shit on shame. And I think shame is useful, at least in the short term. If you've done some terrible things, I think you should feel ashamed for a little while. But at some point, for me, it was helpful to let that shame move to regret. So the things that I did when drinking, I no longer have to feel ashamed over, but I can regret them forever. And I think that regret is a little less likely to make me resent myself, if that follows. So that's all I have for tonight. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys here again tomorrow.